Hello again, watchers and listeners. Today we got a very interesting game on the table for you. It is called Epic Spell Wars of the Battle Wizards. Duel at Mount Skull's Fire. Warning, contains mature content and profanity. So if you like to chill yourself, chill the words that you speak, this video isn't for you. This video is going to contain a lot of curse words and probably a lot of blood and gore. Alright, so that's what the front looks like. Yep. And I purchased this earlier today from a local bookstore slash games shop. Who they also have various other games available. And I actually like promoting them. I will give you a link to their site in the description below. Alright. So we got the profanity labels on the outside of the wrapper, not on the inside. Alright, so we have it's a Cryptozoic game. So if you've been watching my channel, you realize I've played Cryptozoic stuff before because I played Penny Arcade, which is by Cryptozoic, and I also have the Naruto game, which is also by Cryptozoic. So this is created by Corey Jones, game designed by Rob Heinsu, and art by Nick Edwards. So on the front we have a whole bunch of craziness happening, and on each of the sides we just have random designs of wizards fighting each other, it looks like. And on the back, are you rad enough for gnarly wizard-on-wizard magical combat? Do you have the balls to totally melt a dude's face with magic? Did you know that magical wizards are battling to the death and beyond right now? Why battle, you might ask? What have I got to prove, Magic Man? Only who's the most awesomely powerful battle wizard in the entire realm, that's what. As a battle wizard, you'll put together up to 3 spell components to craft millions, asterisk, not actually millions of combos, but like thousands or more, maybe, of spell combos. Your spells might kick ass, or they could totally blow. It's up to you to master the magic. You will unleash massive damage on the faces of your wizard rivals in a no-holds-barred, all-out burn down to be the last battle wizard standing. And it doesn't stop there. Powerful magic items bring on a whole new level of bloody carnage as you and your mighty wizard opponents tear each other limb from limb in an orgy of killing. Do you have what it takes to use epic spells in a war at Mount Skull's Fire? Will you be the ultimate battle wizard? That is quite the description. Rip your opponents a new one with insane spell combos. Key features. Combine spell cards into 3-piece combos, creating hundreds of unique and devastating attacks. The chaos is limited only by your thirst for destruction. Super mind-blowing fun for 2 to 6 wizards. Dozens of arcane artifacts modify your spells and bring the ultimate pain to your wizard opponents. Dead wizard card innovation keeps players in the game, even when they suck and die before winning. Simple to learn with endless replayability. You'll be locked in deadly wizard combat till you've got a long, gross, goat-like beard. Amazing art with over 100 unique images. The world of epic spell battles come to righteously hilarious life. Seriously, I'm not messing around. It's righteously hilarious. That's actually a key feature on this product. Alright, what's in the box? 4 6-sided dice. What? Okay. 6 skull life counters. 40 spell source cards. 40 spell quality cards. 40 spell delivery cards. 25 dead wizard cards. 25 treasure cards. 1 Mount Skull's Fire. 8 wild magic cards. 8 oversized hero cards. And 7 last wizard standing tokens. Attention! Contains spicy language and extreme cartoon violence. It's made in China. Blah. That's crap. Okay. And it's rated for 15 plus. So if you're not 15 or above, what are you, 12?
Okay.
If you're not 15 or above, you shouldn't play this. Alright, so we got what's inside the box. Here's the book. We got rats. Oh, okay, these are the heroes, I guess, are the characters. Here's a box, or here's the Mount Squallwindshade and other tokens. It looks like Mount Squallwindshade has to be standing up. It's interesting. Here's cards, here's dice. 4 6-sided dice. And this is probably a bag for the tokens. Perhaps a bag for the tokens. And we got an interesting picture inside of the box. Let's see if there's anything underneath the box. No, there's not anything underneath the box. Okay. So all the stuff in the box is inclusive already. So far it's interesting. Alright. Bag in there. Go ahead and get the dice out, because we're probably going to use them. Well, here, brollycloud, you do that. And
Take the dice out?
yeah. Also, go ahead and poke out all the things out of that. So we're going to need them.
You're lucky I don't just tear this bag open. It's frustrating.
I know it is. That's why I give it to you to do it. Alright, so there's one set of cards. There's another set of cards.
Just poke everything out?
Alright, yep, just poke everything out. That's what she said. That's inappropriate, and I do not recommend anybody on watching this video to say that. Hopefully that can do the cards.
What's up with this thing right here? It looks like it's supposed to pop out, but it also looks like it's connected, and I don't want to rip it. At the bottom right there. Check it out. It looks like it's supposed to pop off, but it also looks like it's connected. I don't want to rip it out.
Oh, that'll be fine. Don't
Sure,
worry about
just
it.
pull it off?
Yeah, just pull it out. Alright. Yep, we are okay. We already got a marked card. That's unfortunate. Pister the Pissed Wizard. Okay, so I guess we can't randomize on these. Really? The art on these is not very good. I'm sorry to say. Did we lose? Oh, lose any? Yeah, I think that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what the game rules are. Once upon a time, there was a world filled to the brim with radical magic. And not pussy magic like rabbits and hat or shit like that. No, it was kick-ass magic, where one guy blows another guy's head off with like a fireball or something. You know, ball-rocking magic. What's the name of this radical world? Who's in charge? What's the point of all this radicalness? Take it easy, dude. I'll answer those questions, and some of the less important ones. and then someone you don't give a shit about, but you'll listen because I'm telling this story, and if you don't like it, there's a door, smart guy. I hope you're ready for this shit. The kingdom of carnage wasn't always as kick-ass as it is today. No, for eons it was totally fucking dull, with people farming and banking and blah blah blah. Seriously, I can't even think about wanting to kill myself from the boredom. Shit, even its name was different, but there's good news. News that goes by the handle Uncle Andy. Yes, our most righteously revered and ultimately awesome leader delivered our world from boredom and made everything epic always. Or how did he deliver this miracle? No one knows, or gives a shit, since they're all too busy using magic to fool each other to bits in high-stake tournaments of sorcery. Gone are the days of simple pleasures, the love of family, and the reward of a job well done. No! How can I compare it to combining the power of a supernova with the thundering fury of a lightning god, and then using that sorcery to turn your opponent's head into a bloody shrapnel? Compared to the high-octane thrills of the epic spell war, ordinary life was total bullshit, and that could not be tolerated. Uncle Andy saved us from ourselves from being normal and lame. The tournaments are all happening now after the Great Purge. Those of us totally awesome enough to embrace Uncle Andy's gift of radicalness were spared the weeping death and transformed into battle wizards, imbued with the power to bend reality to our whims. The revolving roster of tournaments spans the length and width of Carnage Kingdom. Gone are the simple villages and towns, now are towering skull-headed volcanoes, and islands floating above whirlpools of blood dominate the landscape and serve as a reminder of how our world is now his playground, which is awesome. Yeah, that's alright, there we go. Okay. Object of the game. Blast your opponents into smoldering bits of goo. If you defeat each of your foes, you will earn a Blast Wizard standing token. Earn 2 of these and you win the match. Setup. Shuffle each deck separately. Okay. I don't know what each deck is. Each player chooses a hero to play. I'll let you choose first. Look through all of them. I don't think any of them have any different ability. I think they're just placeholders pretty much. Each wizard starts with 20 hit points, and you place a skull counter on the 20, and use it to mark your gains and losses of hit points. You can raise your HP above 20 during play up to a maximum of 25. Place the spell deck in the middle of play area. What is the spell deck?
Okay, I gotta do it. Princess Holiday in her furry corner.
Yeah, I figured you would. That's who you're playing as? Okay.
It just looks so funny.
Are these spells? I have... What the hell? They're not... I guess they're all spells. I don't know. Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah, they're all spells, because what they are, there are 3 components. There's the source, there's quality, and then there's the delivery. And that's how you... Oh, okay. The source is a spell, source and quality is a spell, quality and delivery is a spell, quality is a spell, delivery is a spell, source plus delivery is a spell, and source plus quality plus delivery is a spell. Okay, source plus source is an illegal spell, source plus quality is an illegal spell, and source plus quality plus delivery is an illegal spell. I guess these are... Shuffle each deck separate. Resolve delivery. Play each wizard draws from the main deck. Okay. Notice the nameplate banner. A full 3-card spell will always have a complete nameplate with the beginning, middle, and end. Sources are always the leftmost card of your spell. Qualities are always found in the middle, and the delivery is always the rightmost card of the spell. If a wizard reveals an illegal spell, he or she must choose and remove cards from it until the spell becomes legal. Place those removed cards into the discard pile. A wizard must play all the components of a spell face down in the play area directly in front of him or her. You may stack your cards up, spread them out, or even keep them under your hand if you wish to hide the number of components you are playing. Opposing wizards still have the right to thumb through your cards to check. Here's what the table looks like when all the wizards have played their spells. Okay, so there's a treasure deck. So we got separate out the treasure cards. Okay, there's a dead wizard deck. Separate all those out. Alright, which means all the rest of the deck. Okay, this is the main deck. Alright, I'm glad we have that separated. Figured out. Okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and shuffle those and those. Alright, and I'll shuffle this.
Shuffle these and these. This is my deck or what?
No, no, not together. That's
Shuffle these individually.
Yeah, shuffle them individually.
Okay.
Because that's the dead wizard deck and the other one's the treasure deck. Probably should cut this in half and do it by halves.
Okay.
Alright. So this is the main deck. Okay. Alright, well I choose a character. I'm choosing. Well, we got Jung Jung the Spirit Master, Hogs the House, Pister the Piss Wizard, Zanzibart the Slag Genie, Krastar the Blood Lancer, Faye Ticklebottom the Enchanter, and Lady Laser Bearer of the Space Kingdom. You know what this art reminds me of? The that Super Jail show on Adult Swim.
Super Jail.
Yeah, Super Jail.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you ever watch it. Actually, well, yeah, I'll play as Lady Laser Bearer. Because boobs.
The power of boobs.
Power boobs. Alright. So what you do is you take the skull thing and you put it on the 20. That's your life total. Okay. And then what are these? Oh, last one's okay. Go ahead and place all the tokens over here. And then that's the main deck. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Those are shuffled. There's dice if you need them. And I don't think we're going to make these.
Those might be for like extra people.
Yeah, those are extra people. 2 to 6 players.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and this one in the box. Okay. So let's see. Player 1, hero card, plus face down spell. Okay, a wizard must play all the components of spell face down and play area directly in front of them. Mountain.
Are you moving the mountain?
Yes, I'm moving the mountain.
Damn, that's some magic. That's some magic shit right there. You're moving an entire mountain.
Yep. Okay. Your hand will consist of various spell components. Okay. First of all, we'll put the main deck in between us. And then we'll put the okay, and then Dead Wizard deck, which is this one right here. We'll put that right there. And then this is the treasure deck. So we'll put that right there. Okay. Alright, and then this will be our play area where we'll play the space down. Okay? Alright. A match consists of a number of short games. A game consists of enough rounds for enough players to win that game. During each round, players will create spells, boss their opponent, collect fabulous treasures, and more importantly, try to survive. A wizard who can stand tall when all the other wizards have been disintegrated wins that game and earns the last player standing token. Each wizard draws from the main deck until he or she has a full hand of 8 cards at the start of each round. Okay. The cards, your hands will consist of various spell components. Each source is named after a legendary wizard. When you cast a spell, the source will give credit where credit is due. Each quality allows you, the wizard, to inject some of your own creativity into your spell. These adjectives give your spell flavor, often giving your foes a taste of the trauma they're about to suffer. And the delivery is the big boom, the cataclysmic finality of your spell, sure to leave your foes bloodied and begging for mercy. Deliveries all have an initiative number and require a power roll, which is where the dice come in. Okay, turn order. When all wizards are done... Okay, so go ahead and draw 8 cards.
Off of this one, right?
Yeah, off the main deck.
Okay. Do I look at them?
Yeah, go ahead and look at them.
Okay.
Okay, I think I got that right. Okay. What you do is you go ahead and choose your spells, your spell that you want to play.
Why do you have 3 cards down?
Because it's a beginning, a middle, and an end.
How can you tell what's what?
Source, quality, delivery. It's in the bottom, or it shows up. It shows up on the bottom.
All right. What's the first? The source.
Yeah, source,
Quality,
quality,
and
and delivery.
okay.
Yep. But you can play each of them individually if you want to.
Okay. And it can be more than 3, right?
No, it can't be.
Because I'm pretty sure in the rules for the spells, you can do like two qualities.
Nope, that's an illegal spell.
It can only be those 3.
It can only be those 3.
Okay.
It can be individual, a combo of 2 different ones, or all three different ones together. You can't have 2. You can't have 2 of the same component in the spell.
Okay.
Alright, so then, okay, when all wizards are done placing their cards on the table, the order of spell resolution must be determined. At this time, each wizard to call the number of components of his or her spell. 1, 2, or 3. I have 3.
I have 3.
Okay. Wizards who played 1 spell component take their turns before wizards who played 2 or 3 spell components. Wizards who played 2 spell components take their turns before wizards who played 3 spell components. If 2 or more players declare the same number of components in a spell, then those wizards announce their initiative numbers. The initiative numbers are on your delivery card. I have 18.
The hell do you see that?
It's the number on fire.
Oh, 6.
Okay, that means I would go first. The highest initiative delivery. Okay. You may pick a delivery to find out, but don't reveal the card yet. A wizard who didn't play delivery component or has a wild magic card in his delivery slot has an initiative of 0. More on wild magic cards later. The highest initiative delivery acts first. If there's a tie for highest initiative, each tied wizard rolls a die, and the high roller resolves his or her spell first. Okay, when you reveal your spell, when your initiative comes up, reveal the components of your spell. Now, in your best epic wizard voice, read the name of your spell in dramatic fashion in this order. Source, quality, and delivery. Your play group can decide the proper punishment for a wizard who fails to read the full name of their spell before starting to resolve it. If your spell is missing any of the elements, missing the source, use the hero's name or your own name. Missing the quality. You don't have to add an adjective here, but feel free to make up something creative. Missing the delivery. Using a magical word like cantrip, conjuration, or invocation. Resolve your spell. Resolve the effects of the cards in your spell in the order they are read. Source, quality, delivery. Magical glyphs. Each spell component has a magic type represented by a word and a glyph on the card. Arcane. Sophisticated magic splatters your foes while gaining your treasure. Dark. Risk a touch of magic backlash to send your foes to their messy deaths. Elemental. Blast your foes to kingdom come. Illusion. Quick and tricky spells that often allow you to choose your victims. And primal. The forces of nature can either heal you or deliver a soul death to your foe. Well, hey, what does that sound like? Sounds like magic, because there's 5 of them. Illusion would be blue, primal would be green, elemental would be red, dark would be black, and arcane could be white. I don't know. Power rolls.
Arcane's usually purple.
Yeah, that's purple. And dark is white for some reason.
Okay.
Power rolls, targets. Strongest and weak. Yeah, strongest and weakest foes. That doesn't matter. Random foes. Adding cards to your spell. Okay, some spell components can add cards to your spell. Not to your spell, add cards to your spell. Adding cards this way doesn't make a spell illegal. Added cards should be placed vertically adjacent to the components of the same type. If you have multiple unresolved spell components of the same type, you resolve them in order of your choice. Okay, wild magic, treasure, dead wizard deck. When a wizard is slain, he or she discards the cards in his or her hand, discards his or her treasures, and immediately draws a card from the dead wizard deck. Being dead isn't enough to put a wizard completely out of the action. At the start of each new round in the game, each dead wizard draws a dead wizard card. If the other wizard take a few rounds to kill each other off, you will end up with several dead wizard cards. These cards will help you win the next game.
I already got the exact name of my spell memorized.
That's good. Alright. Yeah, start of each round. Okay, they have the thing on the back. Each wizard draws from the main deck 8 cards. Each dead wizard draws a dead wizard card. Up to 3 different types of components. Announce. And then initiative. And then resolve. This spell. Alright, so I have the higher initiative, so I'm going to go first. Worm Tours. Maggoty. Packed with the devil. So first of all, I deal 1 damage to each spell for each different glyph in my spell. I have 2 glyphs, so you automatically take 2 damage. Deal 2 damage to your strongest spell for each dark glyph in the spell, so I deal 4 damage to you. And then I have to roll. 1 to 4. Okay. Power roll. That's when you. Okay. Oh, okay. When you make a power roll, you look at the glyph on the card that requires the roll. You roll 1 6-sided die for every card in your spell that has that glyph.
Okay.
So that way, that means you have to actually. Okay, so I will roll 2 because this one's not a dark spell, a dark glyph. Alright, that means I can get a 10. Okay, if I roll 1 to 4, it deals 1 damage. If I roll 5 to 9, it deals 2 damage. And if I roll 10 plus, I deal 2 damage. And if you have a delivery in your spell, I steal it and resolve it as part of my spell.
Okay.
And I roll, come on, high roll, 8. So I deal 2 more damage to you.
Okay. Down to 12 already.
Alright. And then these cards get discarded. And then it's your turn.
Sir Lutzor's Festering Dragon Horde.
Okay.
First, I gain a treasure. That's this one, right?
Yep, that's treasure.
Okay. Each foe rolls a die. Each foe that rolls a 6 gains a treasure.
I roll
Look at
6. Like your treasure.
Your
That's
strongest foe who has not acted this round must discard the quality of his spell, if any, which doesn't matter. I wasn't sure who'd go first, so I was playing that.
Active discard. Discard. Oh, the quality. Okay.
Alright, so, and the last Dragon Horde does nothing, right? Each foe who has no treasure. That's the target, and neither of us have no treasure, so does nothing.
Oh, who has some? Okay.
So where do these go? This card right there?
Yeah, discard. Okay. So I stole the delivery, but delivery did
we
nothing.
put the treasures face up or what?
We look at them, I believe. Let's see. Okay, treasures are powerful items that several spells can award you. When you gain a treasure, it is always placed face up in front of you for everybody to see. Treasures are never placed in your hand, but look out, some crafty wizards may try to steal your treasures. Some treasure cards have effects that look at power words. There are also some effects in the game that allow a wizard to reroll a power word. Okay, alright. All those.
Mine gives all my spells plus 10 initiative, and I may discard this treasure to act last in a round.
Okay. King Gore the Sharpseer's Crown. The power worlds have +1 for each different flip of your spell. That's cool. Okay. Alright. So, did I take any damage even?
Nope.
No? Okay.
No, because my Dragon Horde was going to do damage, and it didn't do any damage because you got treasure.
Alright. So, 1, 2.
Do I draw before it's my
wait,
turn?
hold on. Okay, we still have a hand.
So we don't draw them until we use up our cards on our hand?
No, we... All treasures and all cards in each wizard's hand are discarded at the end of each game. None of the decks should be reshuffled until they run out of cards. So I guess the... Yeah, okay, so basically the rest of our hand is discarded and when we redraw 8 new cards.
Okay.
So we... 2... 7, 8. So that means we should probably choose the best, what we think is the best for our hand.
What if I don't have one of the cards to make it the 3-part spell?
Then you don't make a 3-part spell.
I can make a 2-part spell.
Yeah. I don't like my hand.
I don't particularly care for mine, but I'll deal with it. Well, I got my spell ready.
Okay, I guess I'll have to go with those. Oh, top 3 cards. Alright, so let's see. Delivery, quality,
Alright, since I only have a 2 spell, I go first automatically, right?
Yep. You resolve your spells first.
It is Magma Cog's Cone of Acid. Choose one, deal 3 damage to each foe on your left, or deal 1 damage to... Okay, it's deal 3 damage to the foe on your left, or deal 1 damage to each foe.
So
you take 3 damage. And then the other one is a foe's on your left and right, and it's a roll. So 1 to 4 is 1 damage, 5 to 9 is 2 damage, and a 10 plus is 4 damage, and I gain a treasure. And
you only roll 1 dice though, because you only have 1 arcane.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I take
1 damage.
1 damage. Okay. So mine is Scorchia's Catastrophic Phantasmagoons. So first of all, you get dealt 3 damage. And then each player rolls a die. I add 2 to my roll. The high roller gains a treasure. And each other player takes damage equal to his roll. So I gain a treasure.
And I only take 1 damage.
Yep, you take 1 damage, and then I have 2 illusion. So target foe on your right. That doesn't matter. And roll power 1 to 4 is 1 damage, 5 to 9 is 3 damage, and 10 plus is 4 damage. Roll. Okay. And my power rolls have +1 for each different glyph of my spell. So I have 2 glyphs. So I get +2. Lady Luck's Panties. Whenever you roll only 1 die, add 2 to your roll. So, but I'm rolling 2 die. So I got, that's 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So you take 4 damage.
I'm already down to 4 life.
Okay, and that resolves that round. So we discard our hand, and then draw a new hand of 8 cards.
I'm good. So, how do you tell the glyphs again?
The glyphs lower left. Illusion, Primal,
Okay.
Elemental, Dark,
Okay.
and Arcane.
Man, that's gay. I can't do a 3 spell again. Okay.
I think okay, that. Alright.
Alright.
Oh, you only have 2?
Yep.
Okay. You get to go first.
Sphinx's Brain Suck.
Okay.
Choose and steal a treasure belonging to any foe. I'll take the paintings.
Okay.
And then for the other ones, since they're both Elysian, I get 2 dice, right?
Yep.
Okay. Foe of your choice, which is obviously you.
Okay.
1 damage, 3 damage, or 4 damage, and I choose one of the foe's treasures and steal it.
Alright. Eight.
8. Alright, so you take 3 damage.
Yes. Okay. My spell is Streluzer's Disco Mirror Brain Suck. Okay. First of all, I gain a treasure. The Woodlord's Clogs. This treasure counts as a primal card in each of your spells. Okay. Each foe rolls a die, and each foe that rolls a 6 gains a treasure. You gain a treasure.
The Skullzor Ring of Power. Add 2 dice to each power roll you make for a quality card.
Okay. And Disco Mirror, this card copies the text of a source or delivery in your spell. I'm choosing the delivery. So I get to roll 2. And I get +2 because of my power rolls. If I roll 1 to 4, I deal 1 damage, 5 to 9 is 3 damage, and 10 plus 4 damage, and you need to choose one of that foe's treasures and steal it. Okay. So I actually get to do Brain Suck twice. So I roll a 6, so you take 3 damage.
And I'm done.
And then Brain Suck twice, that's 10, 4 damage, and you choose one of the treasure foes and steal it.
I only have 1 life left, so what? I'm dead. What do we do?
And then
I know it's something about the dead wizard pile.
okay. When dust settles and there is but 1 wizard alive, the game ends, and that wizard earns the last wizard standing token. In the unlikely event that a wizard kills himself, leaving no wizards alive, that wizard still earns the token. Going out in a blaze of glory is never frowned upon in an epic spell war. Okay, all treasures and all cards in each wizard's hand are discarded at the end of each game. None of the decks should be reshuffled until they run out of cards. Okay, so I gain one of these.
And
And
these
these
get
go.
discarded.
Yep, these all get discarded. Your hand gets discarded. All the treasures get discarded into the treasure pile.
Well, you didn't say that.
Yeah. Okay, after. Okay, yep. Yeah, I get. Okay, yeah, you get a. You get a wizard card. Yeah. Okay. When a wizard is slain, he or she discards a card in his or her hand, discards his or her treasures, and immediately draws a card from the dead wizard deck. All right. So then that's round one. So then we get to. All right. So this is round two, which means your dead wizard card comes into effect.
Slag Shangri-La. At the start of the next game, place one die on your character card. Add it to each power roll you make on the first turn, then remove the die.
Okay. I'll draw my 8 first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Okay, that looks like it might be good.
That's the red. Okay. This is going to be strange how this resolves. If it does. Okay. And then we say 1, 2, or 3. And we both have 3. And then delivery. Higher initiative. I have 19.
Doesn't matter. I reveal this card and I take the first initiative this turn. Your spells dissolve first this round. Deal 1.
Get 1 damage to
Nope.
each spell. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, that's what it says at the start of this
But then your
initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta do this now.
But that's
Alright, so Bleemax's Brainiacs, Impatient Phantasmagoons.
That's good.
Alright, so reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck. Each one with a glyph that matches a glyph in your spells is added to your spell. Discard the rest. Arcane matches.
That one, yep.
Alright, this card copies the text of the delivery of your spell. So it's a copy of this.
Okay.
Alright, so I did that. Now this is foe on your right, and I roll to deal damage.
Which you only roll 1.
Yeah.
But that says, what does it say on your dead versus
Place at the start of the next game, place 1 die on your character card. Add it to each power roll you make on the first turn. Then remove the die.
Okay, so you would add it to this turn.
Okay. And then this copies whatever this does, or do I have to do it again? It says copy the text, not copy the damage, so I'd imagine I have to roll again, right?
Yeah. Copy the delivery text.
So there's 8, so you took 3 damage.
That's 9.
Okay, that's 9. You still took 3 damage.
Okay.
I thought that was a 4, not a... I thought... whatever. I thought it was a 5, so... Alright, roll again for the Burial Blasties. 10.
That's a 10.
There you go.
4 damage.
4 damage. And that was my turn.
You thought the same way as I did. So I got Bleemax, Brainiacs,
Okay.
Catastrophic, Bedazzlement. Okay, reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck. Each one with a glyph that matches a glyph in your spells. Add your spell, discard the rest.
Just 1?
Yep, I don't have a final.
Okay.
And this copies the delivery of my spell, which is
the same thing I just got. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
But see, my delivery is different than yours.
Right.
Because, okay. And, alright, so now for Catastrophic, each player rolls a die. I add 2 to my roll, and the higher roller gains a treasure. Each other player takes damage equal to his roll. So I got 8.
That's like 5 damage.
Okay. Goes in the treasure. When you reveal a spell and you play 2 or fewer cards, add a random card from your hand to your spell. It's okay. And then Bedazzlement, target foe of your choice. If I roll 1 to 4, it deals 1 damage. If I roll 5 to 9, 1 damage, and I might add a random card from my hand to my spell. And 10 plus as above, but I may choose the card instead. So let's see. So there's 7. Right. So I do 1 damage and add a random card from my hand to my spell. Shuffle them.
No, it started shuffling, which works. I could have just picked the card.
Yeah. Okay, that one. And then that one happens.
Fist of Nature. Foe on your left and you roll. It's a primal, so you don't get a 2-roll.
Nope. Okay, but then Viridoplasties happens.
Yeah.
And I get
Shit.
11 as above, but I may choose the card instead. So I'm going to add another Bedazzlement to the play. Alright, wow. So then Fist of Nature happens. And it deals 2 damage to you. And then Bedazzlement happens again. And I got 10.
Jesus, tell me you don't have another Bedazzlement.
No, all I have are sources now. Alright, so 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm adding Dr. Rudy Barks. I heal 3 HP, and you roll a die, and if you get a 6, you heal 3 HP also.
6.
Alright.
So now we're still tied, 15-15.
Yep. I like the other card that had the death thing. That's cool. But it's not useful in single player.
Yeah.
2-player games. Alright. So that was my turn. Alright. Okay, I think I didn't shuffle the deck very well. Whatever, that's what I'm doing. Yep. No, that's not. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this one. Yeah. My initiative is 0.
Okay, so I'm going first.
You have a higher initiative?
11.
Oh, okay.
11.
Alright.
Alright, so first,
You don't reveal anything. So, it's discarded.
well, just don't look at it, and then it won't be revealed.
Alright.
Alright, so I know I'm supposed to say the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it's just interesting.
But the first card is Wild Magic.
Okay, then you say the name of the spell.
Okay, and then once I get the card for Wild Magic, then I say the whole name again? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Wild Magic,
Well,
Thundering Exorcism.
You call it. This is the name of the wizard. So you're supposed to say like your name or somebody's name or whatever.
Oh, okay. Princess Holiday.
Alright, so Princess
Holiday's Thundering Exorcism.
Okay.
So I reveal cards in the top of the main deck until you find a card of the type of Wild Magic card this was used in Playstyle. So a source.
Yep, use the source.
There's a source.
Use the source. So that goes over that. And then
Which does nothing.
And that's discarded.
Does nothing.
Deals.
You haven't acted, so it doesn't do anything.
Okay, yep.
But deal 2 damage to a random foe, which has to be you.
Yep.
Do this once for each different glyph in your spell. That's 3, so that's 6 damage.
Each different glyph? Okay.
Yeah, dark, primal,
yep.
and elemental, so that's 6. And then Exorcism is a 1 to 4, I suffer damage. 5 to 9, deal 2 damage to you, or 4 if you have the last word of your token. And 10 plus, it's as above, but double the damage.
Right.
Awesome.
So you take the damage. Okay. I also got wild magic. So
Yeah, I had 3 wild magics in my hand.
yeah, Lady Laser Bears, polished invocation or convocation or whatever. So okay. So first of all, I got to replace the source, and I got to replace the delivery. So that's equality. There's a source. And then I need a delivery. And there's a delivery. Alright, let's change this to Walker Time Rangers. Polished Fist of Nature. Okay, so this, yeah, it's 3 different. Okay. Each player rolls a die. Add 1 to your roll for each different glyph in your spell, and deals 3 damage to the lowest roller. So I would add 3 to my dice. So I get 6.
Of course.
Okay. And deals 3 damage to the lowest roller. And then polished. If 1 to 4 is 1 damage, 5 to 9 is 2 damage, and you gain treasure. So I got 1, so you take 1 damage. And then Fist of Nature deals another 1 damage.
Okay.
Low damage spell turn. The rest of my hand is crap. You do 8, right?
Yes.
So,
Alright.
okay, I think this is going to work retroactively. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Okay, so you have 3. I agree. What is your initiative?
13.
1. So you go first.
Okay. Princess Holiday's mind-altering Vaporal Trap.
Okay.
I get it first. Do the wild magic thing. Till I get a source. There's a source.
Okay.
That says deal 3 damage to a random foe. If you played a wild magic card as part of the spell, gain treasure.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did.
Which is the double downer. When a foe plays a card with the same name as a card in your hand, you may discard that card. If you do, deal 2 damage to that player and you heal 2 HP. And then, so deal 3 damage to a random foe. Oh, okay, yeah, so 3 damage.
Okay.
And then this one is also 3 damage.
Okay.
And you and that foe gain a treasure. Proton Gem. You may add this card to your spell face up. It counts as a wild magic card, but is not discounted.
The Fister Cannon. Add a die to each power roll you make for delivery cards.
Okay. I'm gonna add this as a wild magic card.
For which one are you overriding there?
Okay, I see. I'm not going to that. And then this one is damage, all damage and stuff. The last one is 3 damage, and the target must choose and destroy one of his treasures or suffer 3 more damage.
Okay.
So there's 2 illusions, so I roll 2 dice. 5, which means you take another 3.
Then I'm dead, yep. And let me discard my hand. I was going to heal too.
I was thinking about it, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the tiebreaker because I'm getting tired. It's like 5 a.m. I'm taking out.
And I get a Dead Wizard card.
I played first, so I'll draw first, I guess.
That's 2 XP.
Alright.
Oh, Dead Wizard card gets discarded. Okay, I don't know how that would work.
Aw, that sucks. Okay.
Some of these cards are based on playing against multiple people.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. Oh, you go first. Because you got 2.
It's Pew Pew's Snake Dance. Pew Pew is reveal the top 4 cards of my main deck, and add any revealed source cards to the spell and discard the rest. And it does say cards, so it could be multiple source. Dicey, there's a source. That's 2, 3, And 4, another source. Alright, so deal 2 damage to any foe. If that foe dies, repeat this effect.
Okay.
Roll a die. If you roll 1 to 3, suffer that much damage. If you roll 4 to 6, you heal that much HP. I suffer 3 damage. Oh, no, 17. And just 1 die. 4, you take 1 damage.
Okay. Alright. So I have.
And you're gonna have to shuffle. Or, yeah, we're gonna have to shuffle after this round.
Yeah. Okay. Scorch is deal 3 damage to your strongest foe.
Okay.
Disco Mirrored copies the text of Sorcerer Delivery spell, copying my delivery. Nuclear Meltdown. Target your strongest foe. Roll power 1 to 4 is 1 damage. 5 to 9 is 3 damage, and 1 damage to each player adjacent to that foe. And 10 plus as above, but 5 damage instead of 3.
Alright, so how much more damage do I take right now?
Yep.
The middle one did straight damage, right?
No.
Okay.
It's copying so I get to roll the die twice. So let's see. But then, if I roll 5 to 9, I take 1 damage because I'm adjacent. Oh, what's that? That's 6, 7, 8. 3 damage. You take 3 damage. And I take 1 damage. And then 6. Another 3 damage, and I take 1 damage.
Alright.
And that was my turn.
I'll let you shuffle.
Alright. That's probably not something to talk about while we're recording.
You talked about it.
No. Oh, there was a card face up. Oh, was there a card face up? There was there was a treasure card in there. There was 2 treasure cards in there that you mixed in.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But they're marked differently. Oh, you won the last match, which means you should have got one of the tokens. Last words with standing tokens.
You're right, I should have.
There. Okay. Alright.
I'd imagine I have 0 initiative.
I have 0 initiative also. Yep. So we roll dice, see who goes first. You go first.
Alright. So Professor Presto's delicious,
Delicious.
devilicious, whatever. I can't think of anything. I'm sleepy as hell. So delivery. That's a delivery. Alright, so deal 3 damage to a random foe. If you played a wild magic card as part of the spell, gain a treasure. And that's the Moccasins of Mana. This treasure counts as an arcane card in each of your spells. Alright, foe of your choice, roll, deals damage. 5 to 9, I take a little bit of damage. It's 2, so you take 2 damage. And then each of your stronger foes. So you're not stronger than. Yeah, no, you
Nope.
are. I'm at 8 life. So you got more life.
Yeah, I'm strong. That means
Okay.
I'm strong.
So roll again, and only 1 because it's only 1 elemental.
Yep.
You take 1 damage.
Okay. Alright, my spell is Sir Luxor's Catastrophic Cantrip. Oh, Power Vortex. Alright. Okay, I think we're supposed to keep our hands, the cards that we draw in our hands. We don't discard them in return.
Okay.
I'm thinking that because of what the Power Vortex does. So first of all, okay, Sir Luxor's, I gain a treasure. Ooh, Big Book of Awesomeness. Power rolls have +2. That's good. Each roll rolls a die, and each one that rolls a 6 gains a treasure.
So I was working on bringing this back into my hand.
Yeah.
There. Alright, so I roll a 6, right? If I roll a 6.
Roll 6, you gain a treasure.
Nope.
You don't gain a treasure. Alright. Catastrophic. Each player rolls a die. I add 2 to my roll. And the high roller gains a treasure. Each other player takes damage equal to his roll. So I get 6. You get 5. Alright, so I gain the treasure, and then you take 5 damage.
Okay.
When you are the last wizard to act in the round, add a die to each of your power rolls. And that affects me right now. So I have 2 RP, which means I roll 2 dice.
You already had 2 dice right there.
And when you're a last wizard, I add a die because slow roll, right? Okay. Target each foe. If I roll 1 to 4, I discard a card. If I roll 5 to 9, I do 2 damage, and I discard 2 cards. If I roll 10 plus, I do 2 damage, and discard 2 cards, but I also gain a treasure. I rolled 9, 10. Perfect. Alright. So I have to you take 2 damage. I have to discard 2 cards. Discard that one. And discard that one. And gain a treasure. This treasure counts as an illusion card in each of your spells. Okay. Alright. So that round is done. We go ahead and draw back up to 8.
Okay. Back up to 8.
Back up to 8, yeah.
I think that's it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so you have 3, I have 3. What's your
20.
initiative? Huh?
20.
20? I have 15.
Okay. Scorches, lightning bolt, meteor swarm.
That's 2 sources. Or that's 2 deliveries.
Okay. I told you I
Which
was
means
getting tired.
one of the deliveries discarded.
And I gotta fix it, right? Doesn't it say that?
But you choose which delivery you want to keep.
Yeah, I choose which one I gotta keep and the other one's discarded, but it
Yes.
says I gotta fix the spell to make the correct spell.
Yep. But then once you remove one of these, that fixes the spell. You can't really play anything else.
Alright, well that's really fucking retarded and that makes me not like this game. Alright. May do the same thing. I'll get rid of this one. Alright, so you take 3 damage, and I roll 2 dice. No, 3 dice. No, that counts as arcane, not elemental. Alright, so I roll 2 dice. You take 3 damage plus 6, which is 3 damage, so you take 6 damage. And that's your turn.
Yeah, because it says in the rulebook.
It's fine. I believe you. That's fine.
If a wizard reveals an illegal spell, he or she must choose and remove cards from it until the spell becomes illegal.
Yeah, I said I believe you. That's okay.
Alright, so old scratches. Mind altering brain suck.
Well, you're that brain suck. You played that a couple times now.
I add extra die because I'm a slow roller. My power rolls have +2. I get no illusion. Okay, so first of all, I roll a die. If I roll 1 to 3, I suffer that much damage. If I roll 4 to 6, I heal that many HP. Roll the 4, so I heal 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, deal 3 damage to a random foe.
Alright, I'm done.
And you're that foe each game treasure. And that's it.
Yeah, that was the tiebreaker.
Yep, that was the
You beat me.
tiebreaker. I am the ultimate wizard.
Ultimate battle wizard.
Yeah, ultimate battle.
Battle wizard.
Okay, yeah, this game is crap. I concur that this game is not very good.
It wasn't so bad. It felt kind of long.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, we were playing 3 different games, technically, so.
3 different rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to go until like all the dead wizard cards are gone or something, right?
Nope. Whoever wins the most dead wizard at the end of the game.
How do you know when's the end of the game?
whoever has the most last person standing tokens.
Okay.
And I had 2, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna take this back. This is not really good. So sorry, folks, who are looking forward to seeing more of this. This is. It's okay. It's not perfect. I think the art's cool and the card style is cool.
Yeah.
Cool characters. Just
I think it would make it a wee bit cooler if each of the different characters had a different spell or something.
like ability, maybe.
Yeah.
A passive ability.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just artwork. You know, it's just artwork.
Yep.
If like Princess Holiday could use her unicorn to do 1 extra damage each turn or something.
It's not a unicorn, it's a fury corn.
Fury coin. But like just some sort of ability to mix it up in between the characters. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Shuffle these back through there.
Oh, then shuffle anything? Or not?
Yeah, go ahead and shuffle the dead wizard cards.
Okay. Those aren't
those are
wizards.
those
Yeah? Yes, they are.
There's no good packaging in there, or no good containers for the cards. Really. There's a good container for the tokens. But anyway. Okay, so thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Take care of yourselves and have a great day.